Is your life a game? That's the topic for this evening. A very good evening. Welcome to another episode of Kampung Kid Life, where we talk about coconuts, the universe, and everything else in between. I'm Douglas Kampung Kid, and I will be with you for the next 60 minutes. And what I will do in the next 60 minutes is to take a look at this question, this question, whether or not life is a game, and anything else that may come out of that. But the thing I want to say is this: over the next 60 minutes, what I will be doing is not the absolute one answer or one way to look at it. It is my way of looking at it from my experience, my reality box. And I hope that in the process of doing that, that you will also get insights for yourself on these perspectives, and that it will contribute for your consideration in whatever else it is that you're considering and thinking about. Okay, so let's get started. Before we get started, let's see who's online. New Nyok. I got that right. Good evening. Yun Do Lei Chow. Good evening. Yin Lei is online. Okay, hi. I just told okay. I just told some of your people that you were wrong. Okay. So I was having a conversation with the team earlier about the future of business. Okay, before I get into the topic, which I will in a moment. The future of business and with the emergence of technology and AI, what do we see on the time horizon? What will change? How we will be impacted? How the environment will evolve? And I predict from my crystal ball, from my magic crystal ball, in the next 2 years. In the next 2 years, there are going to be major shifts in the business landscape. And that's my prediction. Okay, it's on record, it's live now. And let's get back to the topic for this evening. Is your life a game? Whoever told you that life is a game, I want to talk to him. Okay, so why is life a game? No, life is not a game. Life is not a game at all. Okay, there are games. Okay, there are games that we play in life. Okay, for sure. And I'll talk about the games that we play in life. But all these games that we play in life, contribute to what I will consider. I'm going to rename. I'm going to consider life as an adventure. So it's your life an adventure. Believe me so. Okay. So I look at life a certain way, and the way I look at life, when we come into this life, when we come into this life, we will spend some time, in this physical body, in this physical reality, and this whole process or this whole time that we spend on this planet in this lifetime, it's called a lifetime, and it's going to be defined by a series of events, events and occurrences, things that will happen, and each of these things that happen, I will call a game. So we go through different stages. We go from helpless. We are all born into this lifetime helpless. We don't know what to do. But we can learn. When we learn, we move to the next stage, which I call hopeful. Because when we learn, we realize that the things that we didn't know how to do when we were helpless, we are able to do. And as we continue to do, we continue to learn, we are able to do more and more. So we are now in this stage called the hopeful stage. We have hope that we are not total absolute failures, even though some of you may think or feel like that. We are not total absolute failures because we have the capacity to learn. And as we learn, we get hope, and as we practice, we get better, and then we start to get engaged, in this experience called life. Okay, and as we get engaged, okay, we feel empowered, and we go through the different stages of growth. Okay, the thing is, when we embark on anything new, we always start at the stage of helpless. Okay, we don't know. Okay, we don't know what we don't know. We don't know how to do what we need to do, but we can always learn. Okay, and that's the first thing to acknowledge. Okay, in all these events or games that occur in our life, it may not always feel like that. Okay, when you get into something that's new or something that's thrown at you, oh my God, oh my God, okay, I don't know anything about this. Okay, we can stop there. We can certainly stop at that point and say, I don't know. Okay, and we can quit. Okay, we can decide, I'm not going to play this game anymore. I don't want to play this game. I don't know how to play this game. Ignorance is a choice. Okay, so I look at games. I look at these events as games because we can learn. We can learn how to play these games. Okay, the first game that we learn how to play, what's the first game that we learn how to play? As a baby, as an infant, what's the first game that babies learn how to play? What do you think? The first game that babies learn how to play is how to train the parents to respond to what they need. Okay, so they control. So the first game that the baby learns how to play is how to remote control the parents. Okay, and then the parents do everything that the baby needs. Okay, just observe. Okay, observe any baby and observe how good they are in learning how to play that game. Okay, and some of these babies continue to play this game, and they get very, very good at playing this game all their lives. Okay, put that aside. Okay, so we go through different games. Okay, we play the education game. Okay, we play the career game, the relationship game, the friendship game, different games in our lives. Okay, different games because there's a start, there's an end. Okay, there's when we start, we don't know how to play the game. We learn how to play the game. At the end of the game, we choose to play the game because there is an outcome, there is a result that we want at the end of the game. All right. So in a relationship game, okay, let's start at a lower grade. At a friendship game, okay, what's the reward for that game? Okay, the reward for the game is that you have one or more people, okay, that you can spend time with, have fun with, and do stupid, crazy things with, and I don't know, grow up, get together, okay, cry and laugh and do, okay, whatever it is, okay. So that's the result, and then we learn how to play the game, okay, how to say hi to someone, how to relate to the person, how to play the different activities, okay, that will build the friendship. Okay, so we learn all that. Okay, we learn to communicate, we learn to socialize, we learn. Did we know all that? Were babies born with all that knowledge and skills? No, not at all. Okay, but we can learn. Okay, so we move from helpless to hopeful. Okay, we go to school. Okay, did we know everything that we need to know when we go to school? We play the game, right? So we start at the end. At the end of the school game, what do we get? A piece of paper that gives us the ability to get a job. Okay, terrible game. Terrible game. It's a very, very long game. Okay, if you gave me a choice, I wouldn't play that game. Very long game. Okay, and most people, after getting the result of the game, throw that piece of paper away anyway. Okay, and then the relationship game. Okay, so what's the reward? what's the reward of the relationship game? Okay, okay. I think I shouldn't say what the reward of the relationship game is. Okay, so okay, anyway. So we play different games in our lives, and all these games I call an adventure. Okay, an adventure where we go through different stages. Okay, and an adventure. And so what's an adventure? An adventure is simply a huge game that can be broken down into stages. Okay, the stage of ordinary life. Okay, here's every day what I do. Basically, very flat. Okay, I wake up in the morning, I brush my teeth, I have breakfast, I do what I need to do, complete at the end of the day, and in between, I might work out, I might do some work, I might whatever it is. Okay, the routine. Okay, at the end of the day, shower, sleep, wake up the next day, the same thing. Okay, repeat ad infinitum, over and over and over and over and over again. Okay, so that's the first stage. The second stage of the adventure, as we are, going through this ordinary life, something will happen. Ding! Do you want to continue living this ordinary, routine, boring life, or do you want something different? Riches beyond your imagination, a lover beyond your fantasies, a life beyond your reality box. Okay, whatever it is. Okay, so there's this what I call invitation to adventure. Okay, and then you look at your ordinary boring life. Okay, some of your ordinary boring lives might have a lot of drama, and then it's not so ordinary boring. Okay, but whatever it is, between what you currently have to wow, this different life. And now you have to choose. Do you continue doing what you've been doing, or do you choose something different? And that something different is so exciting, is so alluring, is so takes your breath away. So you choose. Okay, no more of this ordinary life. I'm going to go that way. And then you make a shift, okay, to go that way. And as you shift to go that way, okay, so you need to remember, okay, so this life has been built, okay, the games that you've played, the friendships that you have, the relationships, whatever it is, the life that you've built, okay, if you shift towards this something different, you may leave some of these behind. And as you walk in the other direction, you start to think, oh my God, all the friends that I've made, the 20 years to get a piece of paper, am I going to throw that away? What about all these things that I've built, that I've accumulated? Do I need to give all these things up? And then you start to have some doubt. Because this life is boring, but comfortable. Very, very comfortable. Even the drama, as painful as it may be, is comfortable. You've gotten used to the pain. You leave all this behind? Maybe not. So you have some doubt between that new opportunity and what you know, between the unknown and what you're familiar with. And then you start to waver. Maybe not. Okay, maybe not for me. Let's continue on this journey. But then something happens that pulls you back. Because more drama comes up. Okay, more pain in the uncomfortable comfort zone comes up. Oh, there's a sparkle of that reward, okay, that you see, this different thing that you could be doing, okay, this new gig, this new relationship, this new life. And then you start to think again, maybe let's go back. And you're deliberating, and then someone comes along, a master who have been there, who have done that, and who says to me, Douglas, consider the alternative, because you might experience a life beyond your imagination. Okay, enough. Let's go. So you leave all this behind and you take that step into that major unknown with all your thoughts of the amazing experience, the amazing life that you're now going to get. And then you take that step, both feet into this new reality. Bam! Not so easy. Not so easy. Because now you are in the unknown. You are no longer where life has been uncomfortably comfortable or comfortably uncomfortable, whatever the combination is. Okay, because now you're thrown into you're starting again. Okay, and you start from helpless. Okay, faced with challenges after challenges after challenges and after challenges. Okay, all the obstacles and struggles and problems that you can ever imagine that the universe will give to you, the universe is giving to you. The moments of despair, the moments of being alone, the moments of, oh my God, what have I done? But there is no turning back. You can't. You can't turn back. You cannot go back to the old life. So what do? The only way when the universe gives us a struggle is to say thank you. Because there are only two outcomes possible: breakdown or breakthrough. Breakdown, game over. So remember earlier I talked about helpless to hopeful, we can always learn. And as we overcome each struggle, as we overcome each obstacle, as we overcome whatever is presented to us, we learn something that we didn't know before. Okay, we get an experience that we didn't have before. We have knowledge that we didn't have before. And through that process, we get trained, okay, to face these obstacles, to face these challenges and problems. And as we face each problem, each challenge, the universe, very good. You pass the test. Here's a next challenge. Here's the next challenge. Here's the next challenge. And they grow bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until you meet the big boss. You know what I'm talking about, right? The big boss that you need to fight. Those of you who play games, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, the big boss is the final monster that you need to fight, the final obstacle before you get to the treasure. Okay, and then you fight. Okay, and you wonder if you can win, but you see the universe has been training you. Okay, each step of the way, the universe has been preparing you. The universe has been giving you gifts, teaching you new skills, new knowledge, new tools, okay, to be able to fight this big boss monster. Okay, and then you win. Okay, when you overcome, okay, maybe not the first time. Maybe not the first time. Depends on how persistent you are. But finally you win. Okay, if you keep the fight, okay, you fight the monster, you will claim the prize, whatever the price is. Okay, a better life, a different relationship, greater flexibility, freedom, more meaning and fulfillment in your life. Whatever the price is, whatever that reward is that attracted you to this new path in the first place. Okay, and in that process, your reality box has expanded, you've grown as a person. You can never ever go back to your old life. You can't. Okay, you have expanded, you have outgrown your old life. And then you make the return journey. Okay, you start to build this new life with this price that you have. Okay, this new knowledge, this skills, this expanded reality box, you will create a different life. And as you create a different life, you will also impact the people around you, you will impact the planet, you create things differently, you create different value. And that process is what I call transformation. And when you come back to your life, it is not the same as the one that you had when you first made that decision, okay, to embark on this adventure. Okay, and this adventure, this process is something that all of us go through. Okay, we are living our ordinary lives. Something comes along, an ant comes along and says that, hey, life can be different. It doesn't have to be this way. Okay, a piece of knowledge, a piece of video, a piece of information, a remark from a friend, okay, something that you experienced that tells you that, hey, life can be different. Okay, but you have to choose. Okay, opportunities present themselves to us all the time. Okay, and these opportunities are what I call our call to adventure, our invitation to live a different life, our invitation to experience something more than we have right now. Okay, to play a different game or to play bigger games. Okay, and these games that are presented to us, okay, create expansion. Okay, but a lot of people fail to see the opportunities. A lot of people fail to see that call to adventure. And the people who see the opportunities or see the call to adventure, look at these calls to adventure that come from whatever, okay, the Anne Neely who does the video, okay, and somebody watches it. Okay, there are two types of people who will watch. Okay, the first group of people who will watch and say, wow, I want some of that. What do I need to do to get some of that, to have that different life? The second group of people watch the same video, exactly the same video, okay, and say, nah, that's not for me. That's too difficult. I'm happy with my life. Nothing wrong, okay? No right or wrong. Okay, I'm happy with my life the way it is. And they will continue their lives exactly as they have lived, and they will continue living that life for a very, very long time until another opportunity, something else presents itself that makes them decide to do something different. And for a lot of people, that will not happen. Okay, and sometimes some people need to be slapped really, really hard, experience major hardship, experience major obstacles before they actually say, okay, I've had enough and I'll do something. But that's very painful. That's very, very, very painful. I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't not recommend it. Okay, so it's always a lot easier, okay, to make that shift, to make that change, to create that different journey, okay, when nothing is going wrong, okay, rather than to fix it when something is not working. So the first group of people will have their lives changed, okay, because they have accepted the invitation to adventure, okay, whatever that is. And the second group of people will continue life as it is. They will continue to play the same games that they know over and over and over again because I know how to play this game. I'm comfortable. Okay, it is known. And the second group of people who will experience growth because now they're learning to play different games in their lives. So is your life a game? No, your life isn't a game. Your life is made up of many, many games. Life is made up of many, many games. What games life is made up of is determined by which adventure you are on. Okay, so which adventure are you on? Are we truly free from the matrix when we achieve financial freedom, or do we just get into a new one? Which matrix are you talking about? Okay. Which matrix? Which matrix are you talking about? And by the way, the matrix has absolutely nothing to do with financial freedom. Okay, if I am reading this correctly, the Matrix refers to a movie made many years ago. Okay, I think a lot of you were not born yet. Okay, and the Matrix has got to do with, okay, this is my assumption. Okay, from my reality box, there may be another Matrix. Okay, from somebody else's reality box. I wouldn't know. But the Matrix from my reality box is a movie that starred Keanu Reeves. Okay, which was about this character called Neo. Yeah, I think his name was Neo. Okay, he was living life in this. Okay, so the Matrix. Okay, is an amazing example for an adventure which I just talked about. So Neo is, so his, I can't remember what his job is. Okay, but he's just living his life, his ordinary life, and one day, this character comes up to him. His name is Morpheus. Okay, comes up to him and says that, hey Neo, okay, the life that you know is not the truth. Okay, it is an illusion, and I want you to know the truth. But you have a choice. You have a choice to continue living your life exactly as it is, or you can see the truth. Okay, those are not the words. Okay, I'm just making it up. But along those lines. Okay, and then Neo, so what are you talking about? Okay, this stranger, what are you talking about? And so this was his first call to adventure. So Keanu Reeves is Neo, right? So he rejects it and so he continues living his life. But through a series of other events, okay, that come up, he is reminded again, this thing comes up again about for him to continue in this reality or to learn a bigger truth. Okay, and then along the way he discovers that he is the one. Okay, the one, whatever the one is, the one, the savior, the one. Okay, the person who's going to change everything. Okay, but he doesn't believe. Okay, he doesn't believe in this outrageous story that he's being told by this guy called Morpheus about this reality is an illusion and all that. Okay, so anyway, but through a series of events that occur, he realizes that he cannot continue. Okay, there were these other agents that come and disturb him and trap him and beat him up and all that. And finally, he meets Morpheus again, and Morpheus says, "Okay, so are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready to take that step?" Okay, and then Morpheus offers him. Okay, so I have in my hand. I don't know whether it's in his hand or not. Okay, so I have a red pill and a blue pill. If you take the blue pill, okay, life as you know will continue as you've always known in this reality. If you take the red pill, you will see the truth. Choose. And then Keanu Reeves goes, so it doesn't do that. Serious matter, because it's being beaten up. So he chooses the red pill. Okay. And then he wakes up. He wakes up in a pot. It's a it's a okay, a pot. Okay, it's a spherical. It's an oblong. device. Okay, he wakes up and then he realizes. Okay, as he wakes up, he sees lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of these pots all around, and he is plugged in. Okay, he's plugged into this pot. Okay, he's in this liquid. Okay, and because he's woken up. Okay, and so he sees lots and lots of pots with lots and lots of humans all plugged into this huge contraption, and because he's woken up, everybody else is asleep and plugged in. He's woken up. He pulls out that attachment. I think it's he pulls out the attachment, and because now he is detached from in his pod, it expels him and it goes and releases all the liquid, and then he gets washed out somewhere. And that was when he realizes that the real world is this stark reality where humans are plugged into a mega computer that's creating a simulation called life, which is the reality that we are living in. Okay, so in the Matrix movie, this reality that we are living in is a computer simulation. Okay, so we are all in a computer game. We are all in a computer game, and each of us are controlled by a human that's plugged into the Matrix. And humans were trapped. Okay, so machines took over. Okay, and this is such an apt thing. This was many 20, 30 years ago. Okay, I can't remember. Okay, many years ago when I was younger, when I was your age. Okay, when the movie came out, and there were 3 movies, and it was about when machines took over and machines controlled humans, and machines, artificial intelligence, created this environment, this simulation that we call life, which is not the truth. Okay, the truth is all of us in the movie. Okay, the truth is all of us are out there plugged into this machine called the Matrix that's fueling this simulation that we call life. So that's the Matrix that I know. Okay, and if you take the red pill, okay, the red pill, by the way, is not offered to everyone. Okay, so Neo's job, okay, was to free humans. Okay, was to wake all the humans up. Okay, rescue the humans who are all plugged into this Matrix, and of course, there's all the computer software and all that will stop him. So he because he's now free in the real world, he's able to plug himself in and come back into this simulation and interact with us. And his job is to wake all of us up, okay, so that we stop living in this artificial environment and go out to live in that real world, okay, which was actually a terrible place because it's a lot of the planet had been destroyed, okay. So what do you choose? Okay, to live in this nice fantasy life, okay, where you have good food to eat, comfortable environments to live in. Okay, some of us do anyway. Okay, or do you go out into that different reality? Okay, and live life in that reality truly as a human being, rather than living as a simulation in a virtual environment. So what will you choose? Okay, so this is the Matrix that I know. Okay, and if we use this as an analogy, okay, so is life better? Is life better in this fake comfortable illusion, or is life better if we are out being ourselves free but in a terrible environment? Okay, really not really terrible, but certainly not the comforts that we have. So what will you choose? Will you choose this if this was a computer simulation? Okay, if this was a computer simulation, and if the world out there that's fueling this computer simulation is not so nice, okay, but you get to be a real human. Okay, the food that you eat is terrible. Okay, no steaks, no banh mi, no whatever. Okay, because all this is fake, not real. Okay, do you choose all this, or do you choose freedom outside to be a human? And that's not an easy question to answer. right? Do you choose the truth or do you choose the illusion if the illusion is comfortable? Okay. If you achieve financial freedom, are you really free? Or do you graduate from this game into another game? Okay, and if you just graduate into another game, if you are not truly free, then do you really want to achieve financial freedom? What is financial freedom anyway? What's financial freedom? Okay, and people talk about financial freedom as the ability to do whatever you want, whenever you want, without ever having to think about money. Okay, and then we work very, very hard, right, to do that. What if you could already do that and if it wasn't about money? Okay, what if you had everything that you need? If life wasn't about making money, if life wasn't run by money, what if the truth is that you don't need a lot of money, that you are already free, and then we trap ourselves by thinking that we need to be financially free in order to have what we want? What is financial freedom anyway? It's an illusion that is created because we are trapped by things that we need to buy, right? If you don't need to buy anything, or if you don't have things that you want to buy, or you don't have things that only money can pay for, then do you truly need to think about money at all? So these are questions I will present to you. Are we truly free from the matrix, okay, from being trapped in an illusion? Are we? Who created the illusion in the first place? Okay, are we moving from one illusion into another? Okay, so if you're asking a question from a perspective of financial freedom, okay, financial freedom is an illusion. Okay, what's financial freedom? How do you achieve financial freedom? Okay, it's not going to drop from the sky, right? Yay, I'm financially free. It's not. Okay, sometimes I feel it's getting out of the frying pan into the fire. You jump out of where you think you don't want to be into a worse situation. To me, life isn't about financial freedom or not. To me, life is about doing what you love. Okay, doing what you love, doing what is meaningful and fulfilling. Okay, regardless of the finances. Okay, we only need money when we want things. Okay, we only need money when we want things. Okay, there are many ways, okay, to create wealth, okay, without being trapped by this concept called financial freedom. Okay, and there's a definition of financial freedom. Okay, that you have enough cash coming in, okay, that exceeds your expenses. Okay, but what creates expenses in the first place? Okay, what if you didn't have expenses? Okay, then do you still need money? You say, no, but this is the world that we are living in. You know that we all need money. Yeah, but who created this world? Okay, does it have to be this way? Okay, the way that we're living right now, that's driven by lots of consumerism, that's driven by lots of, you need to buy this and this and this and this and that, okay, in order to live a happy life, it's not the truth. Humans actually need very, very little. Okay, and when we are able to do what we love, that's meaningful and fulfilling, okay, everything else actually takes care of itself. When we do what's meaningful and fulfilling, and when I say meaningful and fulfilling, it is in many ways, for me, contributing, creating value and contributing to other people. Okay, that's what makes it meaningful and fulfilling. If I'm just doing it purely for myself, okay, there's nothing meaningful and fulfilling for me in that. Okay, because at the end of the day, okay, having a purpose on this planet, okay, is being able to participate and be involved in this planet. Okay, and how do I participate and be involved in this planet is by giving. Okay, then when I create value, when I give, then who I am becomes significant. Then who I am and what I create starts to matter. And if I'm doing that, okay, energy is always conserved. Okay, law of thermodynamics. Okay, and I think it's the first law of thermodynamics. And the first law of thermodynamics states this: energy is not created or destroyed, it just changes form. Okay, universal principle. Okay, money, cash is energy. Okay, that just changes form. Okay, those of you who, some of you have attended the Money Blueprint program with me. Money is just an idea that was created to facilitate exchange of what? Exchange of energy. Okay, the energy that I have that you need, the energy that you have that I need. Okay, and what is this energy? Okay, this energy is matter. Okay, are the things that exist in this universe. Okay, we are all forms of energy. Okay, and all this exchange, okay, money was just created to facilitate this exchange of energy. Okay, so energy doesn't get created or destroyed, it just changes form. If I'm creating value, what am I creating? I'm generating energy and giving it out. Okay, and if I'm giving energy out, energy will come back in different ways. Okay, and that's how life is a cycle and it's a circle. Okay, we have everything that we need. Okay, it's just that in the current form, okay, the thing that facilitates this is money. Okay, but I don't need financial freedom, okay, to be able to live a meaningful and fulfilling life. I just need to do what I'm passionate about and what I know creates value for someone else, and then everything else flows. Energy will flow. Okay, so I don't have a thought about creating financial freedom. Okay, to be able to do to be able to do what I want when I want. Okay, any way that I want, because I'm already doing that now. Okay, without the consideration of money. Okay, and if I'm doing that already now, okay, then that becomes a default state. It's not a state to be achieved. And it's a state that all of us can be in. We only need to work towards that state when we are in an imbalance. So balance that out a little bit, okay, and energy will start to flow. Okay, so it's not about being in a matrix or not. Okay, it's recognizing where I want to be, who I want to be, and how do I play that game. I told a long story about the matrix, right? I hope you enjoyed that story. Okay. Why can a seemingly small remark cannot? No remarks cause harm. Okay, so firstly, there's no such thing as a big remark or a small remark. A remark is a remark. And secondly, remarks can't do anything. Okay, remarks can't do anything if we don't allow, okay, remarks or anything else, okay? Nothing can affect us if we don't allow it to affect us. It only affects us because we allow it to affect us. Okay? So psychological harm, okay, it's a big word, okay? Hurt or whatever it is, okay, trauma, okay? Someone will experience with anything, okay, regardless, okay, remark or not, okay, or an act or an event or an incident. Okay, we call all these triggers, Triggers. Okay, it's like something pokes us, right? You got Okay, I don't have my arrow with me. Okay, something pokes us. Okay, something sharp pokes my hand. This is the trigger. It pokes my hand and I say, ouch. Okay, so there's a trigger, and then there are nerve endings that feel the pain, and the nerve endings send the signals to my brain that tells me, poke, pain, ouch. Okay, but if I don't have the nerves there, okay, so imagine if I don't have the nerves there, okay, I can be slapping or doing whatever it is, and I will feel no pain. Because there's nothing here to send a signal to my brain that says that, hey, painful. So if there are no nerves there, there is whatever it is, there is no ouch. Okay, so no ouch. There are nerves, ouch. So if you talk about psychological harm, okay, something that is happening to me, because I will feel the hurt or the trauma or whatever it is, because I have a nerve, a psychological nerve that feels the pain. Okay, it could be a past memory. It could be a past incident that I'm remembering. It could be a past anger. It could be a past. It is something that is existing in me. If this thing didn't exist in me, doesn't matter what other people say, I will feel nothing. So it is not about the remark. Because that same remark said to someone else who doesn't have this scar or this past experience, okay, the same words, the same whatever it is said to someone else, that someone else will feel nothing. I may feel something because I have a wound, a scar, a past experience, okay, that is being poked by that remark. Okay, so as small as it may be, okay, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether it's small or big. That remark is the remark. Okay, that remark, no matter how small or how big, will poke in the same way, and be ouch, because the scar is there, the memory is there. So how do you get rid of it? Get rid of it. Okay, stop letting that be in control. We get to choose. Okay, and we hang on to things. Okay, and when we hang on to things, okay, then we continue to allow ourselves to be hurt. Ouch, 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 ouch. Take away. No more ouch. No more ouch. So the first thing is awareness. Okay, awareness that there is this pain, awareness that there's this scar, this memory, this incident, whatever it was that hurt us before in the past. Okay, that affected us, that whatever. Okay, and know that it is past, it is over. Okay, it doesn't change the past. Right? We can't go back and undo it. Okay, it doesn't help to hang on to it because it continues to hurt us. So to me, the only way, okay, is to let it go. Okay, to refuse to let that event, that incident, that whatever it is, okay, remain there, that continues to hurt me. And I do that for myself. I don't do that for anyone else. Because if I keep it, okay, if I keep this event, this memory, this whatever it is, okay, it continues to hurt me, it hurts nobody else. Okay, I am the one who is being hurt. Okay, and I'm the one who's keeping that in place, and I'm choosing to be the victim. Okay, can you get rid of that? Resolve that on your own? I don't know. Okay, depends on the severity, depends on whatever it is. Okay, but the first step is to acknowledge that there's something there. Okay, and to seek help if necessary. Okay, sometimes it's something that we can resolve ourselves to let go and choose And choice is a powerful tool. And choose to let that go. And sometimes we can't do that, then we need help to let that go, whatever it is. Okay, so take a look. What is that? It's in there. It's not out there. Okay, whatever that poking, no poking, okay, no poking, okay, will hurt me if there's nothing to poke. And the only person who can take a look at what that hurt is me. Is sensitivity a gift or a curse? Why must it be a gift? why does it have to be a gift or a curse? Sensitivity is sensitivity. I guess whether it's a gift or a curse depends on whether you like it or not. Okay, some people love that sensitivity, okay, and they think that, wow, this is such an amazing gift because I am able to sense other people, okay, in such amazing ways. Okay, I'm able to sense my own emotions in such amazing ways. I'm experiencing life, okay, to the fullest because I am able to sense everything, okay, from the hurt to the bliss to the ecstasy to the whatever it is. Okay, so sensitivity is amazing gift. It's an amazing gift. I wouldn't give up anything in the world, okay, for this sensitivity. And for other people, oh my God, not again. Same as the triggers, the hurt or the bliss or the whatever it is. Oh my God, I'm feeling everything. I don't want to feel. Shut down. Okay, no, enough. What a curse it is to have this sensitivity. So it's a matter of perspective. Which side do you sit on? Which side do you sit on? And which side you sit on is a choice. Life is amazing. Life is amazing and beautiful. Okay, and life is a range. Life is duality. Life is love and joy and sadness and goodness and badness, whatever, everything else in between. Life is a range of everything that we can experience. And when we experience everything, we experience the entire range of life. And being able to experience and feel is amazing. So why would I see that as a curse? Right? I only see it as a curse if it hurts or harms me, right? But like I said earlier, okay, about that psychological harm thing, okay, anything can only hurt or harm me if I have something to be hurt or harmed. And if I don't, then I don't. So take a look again, take a look. There's nothing out there. It's all in your imagination. It's all in your imagination. Whatever is out there is all in your imagination. Okay, why do I say that? Okay, where do we actually see and feel things? Okay, it's not out there. I feel a breeze. Okay, I feel the light. I see the light. Okay, I see light. Okay, and you guys see me. I see the camera. Okay, you guys see me. I see the camera. But where do I actually see any of that? Where do I actually see any of that? If I close my eyes right now, I cover my eyes, I don't see I don't see it anymore. Okay, so all of you, so the camera ceases to exist. Right? Okay. So we see, but the thing is, if I close my eyes, I can still see the camera. Because I'm not seeing it with my eyes, I'm seeing it in my brain. Okay, whatever it is that I'm sensing, whatever it is I'm receiving, all these signals, okay, it's all being created in here. Okay, it's recreated in here, okay, and then we make meaning of it. What does this mean? Oh, this thing is called a camera. This thing is called light. Oh no, the lights are so bright. Okay. Oh no, who's that good-looking person in the on the screen? Okay, so it's oh my God, who's the ugly person on the screen? Okay, attempting to tell stories about Neo and Morpheus. Okay, crazy fella. Okay, don't know who he is. Okay, I don't think I'll watch this live stream again. Okay, totally boring. Okay, so we make up stories. Okay, we make up all this. We have all these interpretations that go on in our heads. Okay, about whatever it is that we sense. Okay, whatever that it is that we sense is whatever it is that we sense. The camera is the camera. It's not good or bad. The light is the light. It's not bright or whatever it is. Not good or bad. Okay, that person is that person. Okay, whether it's boring or interesting or tells stupid stories. Okay, is whatever it is. Okay, and then we have all this interpretation. Okay, whatever we sense, okay, through our senses, okay, being sensitive, is whatever we sense. Okay, love and bliss and joy as much as hatred and sorrow and sadness. Okay, we make it mean something. We make it mean something good or something bad. Okay, we make it a curse or a gift. That's our interpretation. So we always get to choose. And the only question is, what do you choose? Okay, thank you very much. Good. Is it flowing out of your ears yet? You know, when people tell me, "Oh no, my brain is melting," then I look at their ears. Is it flowing out yet? I don't see anything flowing out. Anyway, thank you for being here. Thank you for your questions. Thank you for your reality box. Thank you for your 60 minutes. I hope that you liked tonight's story about the Matrix, about the adventures, and we have amazing adventures. Okay, life is one huge adventure, and this is something that we are creating as well. Okay, in our Ignite, I'm very excited to talk about this. I want to talk about 2 minutes. Okay, talk about the Ignite program that we are creating. Is going to be amazing. Why? Because it's going to put it's going to it's not going to it's built around the adventurification framework which we created, okay, that brings people through an experience of an adventure. And what I would consider an adventure to be able to reflect, okay, the different stages of what life is, to be able to understand how the world works, okay, what's going on in the world, okay, the chaos versus the order, the butterfly effect, okay, complex systems, and at the same time, how we as humans interact with this environments, what is real and what is not, okay, and with whatever's happening in the environment right now with AI and technology, and earlier I was talking challenging and that there are going to be lots of stuff that's going to change even within the next 2 years because of the emergence of technology, especially in business. Okay, how do we make sense of all these things, okay, in this adventure that we call life? Okay, so we have all this packaged in this program that's called Ignite Your Ikigai Zone. And for those of you who want to take a look at life from a perspective of an adventure and start to figure out, okay, who I am and how do I fit into this adventure called life? How do I play this? How do I go through this adventure and play the different games that occur, okay, at the different stages? Okay, how do I see opportunities or not? How do I say yes or no? How do I, whatever it is, find order within the existing chaos that's going on all the time, and it seems to be increasing as well. I'm very excited, okay, with this program that's going to be launched in October. Okay, that's built from many years of experiencing life, okay, and understanding frameworks and understanding how the world works, and being on a journey to what I consider the Ikigai zone. Okay, for those of you, okay, who want to take a look, okay, at how to thrive in chaos, to understand your adventure in life, and how to make it the best adventure ever. Okay, take a look. I think there's some links below. Okay, join the Telegram group, or find out from the websites. Okay, so thank you for being here this evening, and if this was meaningful for you, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see all of you next week. Kampung Kid out.